So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. No. Every time we want a gist, we cannot just be talking about what went wrong or what is going wrong. We also have to celebrate the good things, the good wins, the good marriages, the good news, and all the goodies. Our hearts do not constantly have to be downcast or in despair. So in today's video, I am starting up with all the wonderful news that has happened in a certain department. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been raining babies and pregnancies this year. God has opened the heavens and it's been raining. Let me gist you about all of that. So just be in your hallelujah mode, grab your drink, whatever drink you like to drink, and sit down. Let's have this. And if you are new here, you're seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching us without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up, drop your thoughts down in the comment section, and stay glued, for we have so much more coming your way. Don't forget to pick up a copy of our book, The Unbroken Spirit. If you have any challenges accessing it, just mail us. My team is on ground to answer all your questions. info@nezeville.com. So yes, we will be starting with none other but actress Dima-Okojie. Dima got married to her husband Abasi Bong in May of 2022, and for 4 years they struggled with conception. Now, Ini has opened up severally on her page her very tough battle with fibroids, the pains, the heavy bleeding, the swelling, everything. When it got so unbearable for her, she had to undergo a myomectomy. Yeah, like that's surgery to take out the fibroids. But those fibroids, they were so aggressive and stubborn, they returned and even began growing bigger.
Hey guys, so if you've been following me, you probably know that towards the end of 2020, I had a myomectomy, which is an invasive surgery to take out fibroids. The surgery was successful. My doctor took out every single fibroid. I healed well. It's been 3 years since the surgery, but unfortunately, the fibroids are back.
So she really suffered. She went through a lot, physically, mentally, psychologically, financially. She had to stop eating everything that she loves. She gave up bread, milk, meat, everything completely just to help shrink the fibroids.
So I'm currently on a holistic journey to shrink fibroids. That means I have to go on what I call a fibroid diet. And these are some of the things I've had to give up. Red meat. So lamb, cow, ram, goat. Yes, all that good meat is white meat. Sausages, processed meat, any form of red meat. White carbs. So white pasta, noodles, rice. Oh, I love rice. Bread. Dairy, so cheese, I love cheese. Whole milk. Refined sugar, so your cookies, cakes, condiment, processed food in general. I couldn't find any at home, but carbonated drinks, caffeine, imagine it. Honorary mention, high sodium food, so soy, things that are really high in salt. So yeah, we're avoiding these things because they are high in estrogen, and you don't want that because those make the fibroids grow. But all of this is useless if you're not keeping your stress levels down. But I live in Lagos. God help me.
It has been such a deeply painful and challenging journey for her. But what really tickled my interest in Ines' story and journey is that despite her sufferings, despite she hadn't even received the miracle that she was expecting, Ini began doing something really remarkable. She began offering help to women in her situation, sponsoring fibroid surgeries to indigent women who couldn't afford it, began a lot of charity to help and educate with women living with the condition. She didn't wait for her challenges to be over before she extended a hand of assistance to others. And that's really remarkable for me, because many of us, we always wait to get to that height we want to get to before we deem ourselves to be in a position to stretch our hands and pull others. We always wait to get something before we can give a part of it. But honestly, as I grow older and, get experience and attain things in my life, it has become very, very clear to me that, you see, if you cannot help the way you are today, as you are today, if you are not the helping type, if you're not the giving type, if you're not the one that easily extends sympathy, you will never be able to be that person. You would never be able to help, even when you get to that place that you think that when you get to, you'll be in a better position to help. No, because giving is a mindset first. There will always be people who are doing worse than us, who are worse off than us. So if you have 100,000 in your account and you cannot give out 1,000, if you have 1 million, you will not be able to give out 10,000. And if you have 10 million, you will not be able to give out 100,000. If you are generous, even with the little you have and your present situation, you will still find a way to bless others. And guess what? As you do so, God in his infinite surveillance, God knows people that are serving him in truth and in spirit, and those that are serving him because they just want something from him. You see that God rewards that kind of service even faster than prayers, fasting, and all of those other things. That's my opinion. So yes, while praying for her miracle, she was being a miracle to others, and God heard her prayers. When Jesus say yes, nobody can say no. Yeah. It gives me great pleasure to announce to us all that Dima is pregnant. In fact, I believe that that she should have given birth by now, because we Nigerians, especially when we look for the fruit of the womb, when pregnancy comes, we hide it like state CID project. So I'm sure that she may have given birth by now. She has taken to social media to share a video of her dreamy baby shower, where she and her husband hosted their close friends and colleagues. Actress Simi was there. Singer YJ was in attendance. It was such a beautiful sight to behold. We say, on behalf of Neze and the Nezevillians, we say a very big congratulations to them. We are so grateful to God on their behalf. Now, who is next on our miracle list? Aha, Lateef. Latif's own deserves a song in his own native language. Ha! Kabiyesi Oluworun, we have come to give you twale, to give you worship. Oh yes, I am in such happy mood. I don't know whether it's my personality, but when I see other people happy, when I see other people celebrating, joyous, smiling, it ignites this kind of joy in me. Like if I'm online and I maybe open my friends' stories and I'm seeing them going on vacation with their husbands, having a good marriage, getting a good job, buying a house, I'll just be laughing and I'll just be praying in my mind, God, please keep blessing them. So it's such a good energy and spirit to have when you are excited when good things happen to others. It's a cheat code though. That way, with that pure heart, good things can never be scarce or far away from you. So yes, Lateef Adedimeji and his wife Bimpe. I hope I pronounce it right. You right, people. Did I pronounce it right? Shekosi. Okay. Now, Lateef and Bimpe got married 5 years ago in December 2021 after a highly publicized relationship and wedding that, drew attention in our entertainment industry. After their marriage, you know how it can be. The womb watchers, the ovary police. There was a lot of public pressure and speculation about children, assumptions, intrusions, unsolicited advice. Trolling. We used to think that devil was in hellfire, but now social media has shown me that this devil we're talking about might just be living amongst us. Human beings are the devils, because tell me why you, a human being, will troll someone over things that they have no control over their poor health, over infertility, over things that they cannot control, that they're suffering. Tell me who mocks a couple because they haven't had a child yet. Some people are truly evil. So would you believe that Lateef and his wife constantly came under serious mocking and trolling. They will call her barren, call her a man, threaten her that her husband will soon marry another woman, that she's an empty can. They don't even care to know if the problem was with her husband. Even if it was with her, how could you say that to another human being, for goodness sake? Look at, for example, what this troll said. Tell the world what actually happened to your womb. The clock is ticking. Tell the truth. You don't have a womb again. Tagging her. Bimpe, you are wombless. You don't have a womb. Now the day you born pikin, this world go end. Tagging her. Even when the lady was just celebrating her birthday jejely, would you believe that this daredevil came and said, your miracle should be the birth of your child, but the normalcy of you being celebrated without a child has made it more reasonable to you that kids are actually useless. But that's dummy reasoning from you, Bimpe. You are a barren and wombless woman. Only God can repair your womb because it is more than...
Well, no, you've not had any scandal, any rape scandal in your career. All they have is fake scandals. The one that they be like, it's not easy. But once that she has replied was, people said you had a child before, you'd been married before. Yeah. And she responded to that, right. And that's been a thing. Like, people are looking for that story for you. People say, oh, you have a baby mama in the UK.
I don't know.
Does that put pressure on two of you when it comes to kids?
No. We have always been of the opinion that this is you, this is me.
Right.
We have received a lot of trolls.
Right. Yes.
Recently, somebody still called her barren on the social media, and she'll be like, "Ade, come and see." You show me. She showed it. That's how they come every time. They'll be all right. And they'll just be like, oh, leave them.
Right.
It's fine. Right. It'll be good. When it's time.
Yeah.
What would be will be. Just do your thing. And
it doesn't weigh you guys down at all that trolling.
Because people don't know what you go through. We know that what we are building is not what every other person wants to be.
It was deeply sad and painful to see. But despite the trolling, the mocking, the snaring and all that, Lateef stayed loving and serenading his wife, showing her unflinching love, making her happy, romantic surprises here and there. When we come and we tell you, marry a kind man or marry a kind person, you will not understand. But there's some things in marriage, if you've married for a while, you will know that there's some things, some experiences that you will see that money cannot solve. Money cannot relieve you. It is the kindness, the quality of spouse that you married that will be your saving grace. Marry a kind spouse. Nothing is more important than that. Ladies and gentlemen, only a few days ago, Lateef took to Instagram to announce this. I've been quiet, not absent. I was building, protecting, and embracing the greatest blessing of my life. God gave me more than I prayed for. A woman who oh my God. What is better than a good husband in this world? No money, no rubies, no mansion, no yacht, nothing. For those who are believing God for the blessing of a good marriage, a good man, don't ever think that is a fallacy, that it doesn't exist. They do. For those that don't experience it, would think that is a lie, that is film trick. They do. And God will bless you with one. King Lateef here says that he has been building, protecting, and embracing the greatest blessing of his life. That God gave me more than I prayed for. A woman who became a mother of 3 and 3 kings to call my own. Now you get time. Now you get time, Odogu. And then he tagged his wife. He said, my world, my responsibility, my legacy. Alhamdulillah. What could be more than marrying a man who wants you? More than he even wants children. Is there no one like you? God gave them double, no, not just double for their trouble. He gave them triple for the ripple and embarrassed the naysayers. The Lord is good all the time. Let us move on to our next on our miracle list in today's video. Our next guest on our miracle list is none other but the beautiful Sharon Ooja. Remember Sharon's story? Sharon Ooja met her handsome husband Ugochukwu, whom she calls her Odogu Silencer, through her sister shortly after recovering from what she had described as the worst heartbreak ever. They dated for only a few months before getting engaged, and then they got married, which was 2 years ago in 2024. Remember that after Sharon unveiled her Odogu Silencer, the marriage came with plenty controversy. Blogs and social media users began digging into his past, and these pictures resurfaced, claiming that he had been married multiple times and had children from previous relationships. Despite all the drama, Sharon and Odogu Silencer ignored the online buzz and continued presenting a united front. They did not respond, they just focused on their marriage privately and quietly and stayed away from the drama. Now, the couple has welcomed their first child together 2 years after a bouncing baby boy. Sharon took to social media to share the good news, describing the season as the year God made me laugh, and thanking her husband for supporting her throughout the pregnancy journey. A big congratulations to the beautiful Sharon and Odogu Silencer. So next on our miracle list today is none other but fashion designer extraordinaire Vicki James and her handsome. In fact, why are you marrying all the handsome men? Who are you leaving the woman ones for? Everybody we have analyzed today has handsome husband. This is not okay. So who are you leaving the woman ones for in the dating pool? But no, this is not good. Anyways, fashion designer extraordinaire Vicki James and her handsome husband Femi Ataras. In 2024, same year with Sharon, Vicki and her boo shut down social media with their lavish wedding ceremonies. From a traditional wedding to the glamorous white wedding, all the many plenty clothes changes and all of that, their wedding trended heavily online, with many people describing it as one of the biggest celebrity weddings in Nigeria that year. Vicki James has been very open about wanting to start a family immediately. She know therefore let us enjoy ourselves for 1 year, but we have enjoyed ourselves enough. So she wanted kids ASAP, but somehow baby was not coming. You know, these babies, sometimes when you want them, they will not come. But sometimes when you don't want them, that's when they will show. These children. Anyways, Vicki wanted a baby immediately, but for the past, for some time, the baby didn't come immediately. However, Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. In early 2026, the couple revealed that they were expecting their first child after what Vicki described as a year-long wait and prayer journey. She later opened up emotionally about trusting God during the process and believing that everything happens in God's timing. Well, now the beautiful couple have welcomed their first child, a bouncing, precious baby girl whom they named Eliana Adedimeji Ataras. She was born on the 2nd of May 2026. Announcing Eliana's birth, Vicki described her daughter's name as meaning "my God has answered," hasn't he? Calling the baby an answered prayer. So yes, a very big congratulations to the Ataras. May God continue to bless and expand their home. Now, next on this list, hey, are you guys see what I say is raining babies? You didn't understand. Are you guys seeing the number? Yeah, never go half. You can see what is happening. The next one we have on our list is none other but Tami or $10. No. Abba, why are we insulting Mr. Eazi? Tami Ajibade and her husband, Mr. Eazi, who obviously is not taking it easy with Tami. Mr. Eazi, organ in half, yo. Tami or $10 and Mr. Eazi's relationship became one of the most admired celebrity love stories in not just Nigeria, even in Africa, because of how naturally their friendship grew into romance. Now, if you recollect, I did a video on them, remember? Tami and Mr. Eazi met when they were introduced to each other by her sister DJ Kupi, and they quickly became close. After several years of dating, Mr. Eazi proposed to Tami in 2022 and they wed last year. Remember that they had 3 different weddings across 3 different countries in 3 different continents. Their civil wedding took place in Monaco, followed by their lavish traditional wedding that took place held in Dubai, and then they had an intimate white wedding in Iceland. Now, flaunting these elegant yet very classy photos of herself and her baby bump, Tami made the announcement that she and Eazi are expecting their first. Maybe the baby's here, we never can tell, but yes, still, a very big congratulations to them. We are so excited for this addition in their family. I was not exaggerating when I said it is raining babies from the heaven. The next on our miracle list today is comedian Wofai Fada and her husband, Taiwo Cool. Her husband with the unique haircuts. Who barbed this hair for you, Oga? Anyways, Wofai and Taiwo got married in 2024. This wedding is happening in 2024. I remember that their marriage had a very controversial head start. Recall that after videos from their traditional wedding surfaced online, the man's family released a stern official statement online, publicly distancing themselves from the marriage and saying that they do not recognize the woman, Wofai. CEO. Well, despite all the disowning, or what should we call that, and all the backlash that followed, telling her, hey, babe, are you sure you want to enter a family where they despise you so much to issue public announcement on newspaper? Okay. Well, despite all of that, Wofai and Taiwo ignored everything, ignored the noise, and continued their relationship and marriage very openly. By October the same year, the couple held their legal wedding ceremony in the registry and then proceeded to welcome their first child, a baby girl. And now the couple have expanded even further their family, announcing the birth of their second child a few weeks ago. Congratulations are very much in order, and I hope the Cole family of Victoria Island endorses this baby. Last but not the least, we have talented singers Simi and her boo Adekunle Gold. Simi and Adekunle Gold's relationship became one of the most admired love stories in the Nigerian music industry because of how private yet genuine and deeply rooted in friendship their journey appeared. Now, before they confirmed their relationship publicly, the two of them were very close friends for years. In fact, we were thinking that it was Simi and Fowles that we end up together. Next thing we saw that Adekunle Gold overthrew Fowles, overtook before marriage, overtaking is allowed. Adekunle Gold overtook Fowles, and next thing we saw was Adekunle and Simi were the ones getting married, and somehow they've been able to maintain a beautiful marriage while supporting each other's music careers. Remember that they got married in 2019 and welcomed the baby, their first baby, the very next year in 2020, a daughter whom they named Dija. Now, the couple did not have another baby until 6 years after the birth of their first, and trust silly, overbearing, thoughtless people, the pressure started to give her child a sibling. I don't know. Sometimes the intelligence, you can get intelligence from reading books, going to school, majoring in masters, but wisdom, that one is hard. That one is scarce. That one is the Holy Spirit that gives it. And if you don't have it, you better seek for it, because navigating life, going through life without wisdom, no matter the intelligence you have, is like having a well-furnished, beautiful duplex without doors. So these people that clearly lacks wisdom started, dropping snide comments here and there that she should give her child a sibling. She's not getting older. What are you waiting for? Just do it and finish up at once. You don't even know what the person is going through. You don't know whether they are trying. Where is your common sense? People that go around asking people why they haven't given their child siblings. What is the call of your problem? Where is your common sense? Common sense is indeed not common. No? Common sense is supposed to be called scarce sense. Please, I implore us, if any of us do that here, if you're not very, very close to that person, maybe like your best friend or your sister, stop going around asking others, asking strangers why they haven't given their child a sibling, because you do not know what they are battling. You don't know whether they are trying. You don't know whether she's having miscarriages. You don't know her health issues. You don't know whether it's their choice. Those comments are painful. They are unacceptable. I beg, stop saying such things. Well, Simi's family has now been blessed with another addition, and she and her husband has taken to social media to make the big announcement. So yes, my darlings, in today's video, we're just full of joy celebrating, because even the Bible, as Christians, says celebrate when others are celebrated. I don't think I've made this kind of video before, but I felt very strongly to connect these blessings to as many people, men and women, trusting God for theirs, trusting God for the fruit of the womb, the miracle of a child. May God that caused the cry and the laughter of these babies to be heard in these homes that we have just celebrated, may he also cause it to be heard in your own home in no distant time. You will also be celebrated in Jesus' name. Amen. So please join us to celebrate them down in the comment section. Whose story made you the happiest? I know they're all happy stories, but which one of the stories touched you and said, God, thank you so much, that made your soul leap for joy the most? Let us get that down in the comments section. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of today's video. If you are new here, you are seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching us without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your thoughts down in the comment section, and stay glued, for we have so much more coming your way. Don't forget to grab a copy of our book, The Unbroken Spirit, and join our premium and exclusive channel where we share wise nuggets on life, love, relationship, marriage, and everything around it. It's me, your girl, once again, Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now.